tore the house and it's just about shot the house. And then it just moved away.
Actually, I remember it now, like Monday night, we were at a barbecue, and yeah, right, they were outside, and you just heard the thunder, but it didn't come to us.
No.
That's all.
I had it from Lansdowne because I saw
But it did
the
come
street
to
show. It's
us.
just running down the road.
Oh, okay. No, it's funny how it's so localised.
Yeah. It is strange.
Yeah, there's no way for the water to go, which is the other thing that's wrong with Auckland, is there's no green spaces. It's all concrete and asphalt and roads. Because when you saw that Clover Road, which was where they seemed to have all their television cameras, the houses are right on the footpath. There's nothing in front. So what's it like back as well? Yeah, as many as they can get in the smallest space.
So I love the picture. I must have something on Facebook, but it was of a place I thought she would do it in China.
Oh,
Like
sponge. Sponge, yeah, that was in the Times Age. Sponge City.
I read that.
Yeah.
That was really
I
interesting.
thought that was really good. I thought it was Christchurch. Because they've got all that green space, haven't they?
They probably could.
Sponge, yeah.
Well, there was a thing on the news about a subdivision up in Auckland that they went up instead of out and left a wetlands which got underwater and a big park which was just like a sponge thing. Yeah. Yeah.
But it's so sensible, you know, all the engineers don't do it, and the council doesn't listen, because we all know now, we don't do things. Why do they keep doing it? Look at that, you know, up there that they're building their golf course in Water Street, and that's gonna be a nightmare, because that was a swamp.
Yes, I know, yeah. They've got big drain pipes, and I mean,
But it's not
Well,
gonna
where's
be.
it gonna go? Where's it gonna go? That
Nowhere.
water.
across the road, you always get moving
Yes.
across the road.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Because that goes down, but along there, so.
Don't mind any of us.
Yeah.
I hope nobody lives there.
Okay, we'll get started. So find your ball, this is us. If you're at home, hopefully you got your ball and band handy, mat out, nice and quiet. Yes, this is it. So spread the toes, soften the knees, both sides of the heels on the mat. Take a breath in. Is it Probus or something? Or was that last week? Yes, because we only had 2 last week. Core strong, pelvic floor lifted, stretching through your back. One more. Now this one I want you to stretch as tall as you can. Feel it through the back, through the shoulders, and drop. Drop your chin, lift your toes, relax your shoulders and knees. Toes down, heels up. And heels down, toes. So keep it going. Focusing on something on the ground that's not moving helps with that balance. Keeping that pelvic floor lifted, abs strong helps. Last one with the toes, last one with the heels. Right, let's separate just your big toes. Press those little toes as firm as you can. And then big toes down, little toes up. And keep that going. One more. Now pull the toes towards the heels unless you cramp. Release. Now do as strong as you can, trying to get those bones to show on the top of the feet. A little bit of air space under the arch. Try not to tense anything else. Last one. Now let's rock side to side. Working with your ankles as to how much movement you get. Now we stretch. Get that little toe from underneath. Press down. And let's go the other side. Right, standing nice and tall out of your hips, circle your ankle. Holding something if you need to for balance. Spreading the toes on your supporting foot. And take your circle the other way. Try not to lock your supporting knee. And flex and point. Right, we're on the other side. Spread those toes, soften the knee. Nice and tall out of the hips, shoulders down from ears, pelvic floor strong. And go the other way. Right, let's put those feet together, bend the knees, ball on knees, circle. Keeping the heels down. Feel this in the calves and ankles. Take your circle the other way. Last one. Now we walk through our feet, trying to get as much movement as you can. Shrug your shoulders to your ears and drop. Breath in, breath out. Here's your last one. Right, we stand with feet hip width apart and circle the shoulder. So try and come as far forward as you can, up to your ear and right behind. Just work with how much your shoulder has movement. Right, let's bring in the elbow. So now that ball of the shoulder working in the socket. And now if you can, full arm, up and over. If you can't, just swing to the front, swing to the back. Right, pushing that ball as high as you can towards the ceiling. Now really push it down into the floor. So feel a stretch through your side and then through your shoulder. Whole time, core gently engaged. This one, you take the ball over your head or across the chest if that's more comfortable, and then away. Again, stretch through the side, through the shoulder. Now we're taking it round the sun or stir the pot. So big arm out the front. One more. And then palms to the front and open. So pinching the shoulder blades together, dropping your shoulders away from your ears, taking it right around. Here's your last one. Ball in the other hand, let's circle forward to the ear and back. Right, now bring in that elbow. And forearm. If you can, graze your ear. Now pushing as high as you can. And then to the floor. Breath in. Breath out. Right, taking it over the head or across the chest and away. And around the sun or stir the pot. Last one to the front, and again open, dropping the shoulders down from your ears, core gently engaged. Right, let's take it right around. Here's your last one. Right, feet further apart and we wrap. We look over the shoulder, pointing the toe, warming up through your middle while you stretch through your hip. Nice and slow so you don't get dizzy. Keeping an eye on the ball helps not to get dizzy. One more each side. Right, bring it to the middle. And stretch through your shoulder. How far out can you take your ball, keeping your core strong so the torso doesn't move? It's just that shoulder, upper back. Last one. And now take your feet, toes out, 10 and 2. Take a breath to the top, breathing out, bring it down. Breath, oh, hold on to your ball, keep it going. Tucking the tail, nice straight back. And one more. And then bring your feet in. And come to the toes. And down. Core strong, just a balance. If taking the ball above your head's uncomfortable, then just bring it to the front. Can you hold this one up? 4, 3, 2, 1, down, ball down. Just stretching through your shoulders, take your arms back. Pull them down past your tail. Then bring them to the front, scoot the belly, chin to chest, press away. Feel that stretch through the upper back. Tuck your chin and you feel a stretch through the back of the neck. Now working your shoulders and upper back. Back of the hands to the chest. Take a breath. Breathing out, you stir the pot. Torso doesn't move. Just work through that upper back, shoulders, and then a good stretch right down to your wrists. And let's take it the other way. Breath in at the top. Breath out as you turn. Last one. Right, let's shake it out. Right, we're going to balance. So if you need to go to the wall, do so. You're going to spread your toes. Soften your knee. Nice and tall out of your hip. Bring your knee up. Hands can be where they like, so they can be down, they can be on your hips, whatever works. Now bring your knee as high as you can. Point your toe, push it away. Now bring it up, flex the foot, push the toes away. Keep it going. Here's your last one. And then hold up. 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Right, other side, spread those toes. Soften your knee, nice and tall. Bring the knee up. Core strong. Flex the foot. Right, point those toes away. So breath in, breath out. Shoulders down, don't tense through the shoulders. Here's your last one. Right, hold it up. 4, 3, 2, 1, down. Well done. Shake it off. Right, coming to the end of our mat. Have a ball and band handy. Do the swivel of the feet. You want your feet hip width apart. Sides of the feet parallel to the sides of the mat. Toes are forward. Drop your chin onto your chest and just get that stretch through the back of the neck. Roll your shoulders forward so your hands are in front of your thighs, stretching through the upper back. Take a breath, engage your core, put the weight in your hands and let the hands drag you down. First roll down, nice and gentle on your first one. When you get to the bottom, cup your elbows, just making those shoulders nice and heavy towards the mat. Rock forward to the balls of your feet. Rock back into your heels and then get an even balance through those feet. Lifting your toes high, spread them wide, place them down. Keeping your knees soft, so don't lock them. Lift your tail as high as you can towards the ceiling. Engage your abs, belly button to spine, so you've got that hollow under your ribs. Eyes are open, looking between your legs to keep your neck nice and long. Give your shoulders a bit of a roll. Let your shoulders go heavy. Relax your neck, give your head a nod, give it a shake, and let the crown of the head sink. Release those arms. Take a breath, engage your core before you slowly bring yourself up. Let the rope between your shoulder blades lift you, stacking your vertebrae as you come, keeping your hands and head heavy, nice and slow and controlled. Big roll of the shoulders at the top, chin's the last thing up. Roll your shoulders back again. And then bring the shoulders forward. Core strong, weight in the hands, hips stacked above ankles. Down you go. Cupping elbows at the bottom. Take a breath. Breathing out. Let the crown of the head sink as you lift your tail high. Feeling the stretch through the back of the legs, through the butt. But no tension in your upper body. Shake out your shoulders and neck again if you feel you need to. Crown of the head sinks. Release those arms. Take a breath. Engage your core before you come slowly up. Pressing firmly through all four sides of your feet. Knees are soft. Quads are strong. Vertebrae stacking. Big roll of the shoulders at the top. Chin last. Roll those shoulders back again. Right. Wow, last one. Down we go. Cupping elbows. Take a breath. Breathing out, crown of the head sinks as the tail lifts up. Now, if your lower back allows, take your elbow around past your leg. Come back to the middle and take it the other side. So hips to ankles is still. You're stretching through that upper back, lower back, and through your hips. And then come back to the middle, release your elbows. Standing cat, so you can have your hands behind your knees or under your toes. Tuck your chin, tuck your tail, suck your belly up as much as you can to feel the stretch through your back. Release, breath in, breath out. Do that again. Release, palms come down. Now walk yourself down, and we're going to come round to seated. Right, we're going to work our arms now, so you're going to grab a band. If you feel you're slumping here, just make a little cushion with your mat just to lift your tail a little higher. It doesn't have to be much, but it just lifts that tail up. Now you make your band nice and wide, feet are flexed, the band goes around the widest part of the foot. So the toes are poking over the top, but you're not in your instep. And then thumbs are straight at the top, roll your shoulders back. So you pull your shoulder blades together, elbows are into ribs, and then just pull the elbows back. Breath in, you release. Breath out, you pull it back. Keeping your shoulders down from your ears, spine nice and straight, so core is engaged to keep that lower back protected. Right, with this one, you're going to come halfway and stop. Shoulders down, elbows in, all the way and stop. Pinch the shoulder blades together. Halfway and release. One more. Halfway, all the way and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Halfway, release. Give yourself a little bit more band. Elbows digging in to ribs, thumbs are up. Try and keep your wrists straight, thumbs to shoulders. And depending on your band, as to how close you can come. Now, as you come down, just keep tension in your band so you don't release those muscles. Core strong so the upper body doesn't move. All right, let's come halfway with this one. Shoulders down, elbows in, all the way. Halfway, release. One more. Halfway, all the way and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Halfway, release. Give yourself some more band. You've got this big beach ball on your lap and you're making room. So tension at the bottom. You bring your elbows up and down. So if you can see in the mirror, just make sure elbows come up even. So breath in, breath out. Feel the shoulder blades pinch. Keep your wrists straight. Right, with this one, you come halfway and then all the way, halfway and release. Is it raining? Halfway, all the way and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Halfway, release. Now make a circle with your band. So thumbs are together, wrists are straight on top. And then thumbs come into chest with the elbows out, shoulders down. Breath in, breath out. Keeping that spine nice and straight. Right, let's come halfway. Shoulders down, all the way. Halfway, release. Last one, halfway. All the way and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Halfway, release, and you're done. Well done. Sitting, however, you can sit tall. I want your shoulder down, straight arm, and pressure above the elbow. So don't lock on the elbow, and feel the stretch through the upper back and shoulder. And then palm is up, pull it back, stretch through the wrist, up into the bicep. And then palm is down, thumb into palm, grab the back of the hand, stretch forearm into the shoulder. Right, other side. Straight arm, shoulder down, chin up, nice and tall on those sit bones. And then palms up. And palms down. All right, work your wrists, big circles. And take your circle the other way. And now make a fist and stretch. Stretching your fingers as far as you can. Right, speed up. 4, 3, 2, 1, and give them a shake. And then fingertips together, elbows out, shoulders down, and press. Go as firm as you can, trying to get equal pressure. Don't let that little finger miss out. And we give them another shake. Right, working the wrists. Cup, open the palms to the face. Backs of the hands glued, fingers to the face, fingers to the ground, fingers away. Big stretch of the fingers at the top. Keep it going. One more. And give the hands a shake. Right, let's come on down to the mat. Have your ball, so either hold behind your legs or ball is here, shoulders down. Tuck your chin, tuck your tail, core strong, take yourself down. Right, when you get to the bottom, ball goes between the knees. Feet on the mat, fingers behind the ears, thumbs down your neck. Give your neck a bit of a massage. And then you can keep your feet on the mat level 1 or engage your core level 2 and lift your legs to tabletop, flexing the feet. Layer 3, heels into ceiling, toes to nose, but keep your lower back pressed towards the top of the mat. You're going to take a breath in here, breathing out, you're going to reach towards your knees. Breath in, you come back, breath out, you reach. So as you reach, think of those ribs rolling to your hips, pelvic floor strong. If you feel you're straining through your shoulders and neck, put your fingers back behind your ears, elbows out, and crunch it up. You got 2 more. On the last one, can you hold it up? 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, head down, feet down. Okay, we're going to do obliques. So arms are out from shoulders, palms up. Layer 1, toes on the mat, heels up. Layer 2, box position. Layer 3, 1 bent, 1 straight. So you take your knees over to one side, keeping your shoulder blades glued to the mat. Take a breath in at the bottom, breath out, up, over to the other side. If you've got 1 bent, 1 straight, straight leg is on the top. Breath in, so you swap it at the top. Breath out. You'll know which level to be at, because as soon as your shoulder blades want to lift up off the mat, you go to the level below. Nice and slow, so you've got to work those obliques. Here's your last one. Now everybody comes to the top. At your level, take your knees to one side and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a breath. Engage the core. Up, over to the other side. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back, feet down. Relax your arms beside you. Right, we've worked the upper abs, the obliques. Now we're going to work the lower. So layer 1, you don't use the ball. You engage your core. You bring one leg to tabletop, then the other. Touch toe down, touch toe down. You alternate. Layer 2, you have the ball between the knees. You touch your toes down. You lift your knees up. Shoulders relaxed. As you touch your toes down, keep your lower back pressed into the mat. So don't arch. You're using your lower abs. If you feel you're arching, don't take your feet all the way to the mat. The further away the toes are from the butt, the harder it is. And then if you want to challenge yourself, when you bring your knees up, see if you can lift your tail. But it's not a roll, it's a lift. So you're using your lower abs. Just work with your body. You've got one more. And then feet go down. So relax the shoulders. We're going to work the side now. So one palm comes up off the mat, only a little. You keep your head and torso still. Reach your fingers towards your ankle. And then bring that arm back. Take a breath. Breathing out, reach again. Keep it going. So as you do this, belly button to spine, pelvic floor lifted nice and strong. Crunching down your side, working those muscles that run down your side. You've got two more. With the last one, can you hold it down? 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax that arm and shoulder. Let's go the other side. Palm just off the mat and fingertips reaching towards the ankle. Don't let that head or torso move. Keep that core strong. Here's your last one. You're going to hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax those shoulders and arms to the mat. Drop your chin onto your shoulder just to get a little stretch through the side of the neck. Chin up over the ceiling to the other side. And chin is up. Right, we're going to do shoulder bridges here. So make sure your feet are hip width apart. Knees are hip width apart. Now, if you're not using the ball, please engage your inner thighs so the knees don't roll in or out. Relax your shoulders. Let's do some pelvic tilts before we start. So imagine a wet sponge under your lower back and you're trying to squeeze the water out. So take a breath. Breathing out, tilt the pelvis, tummy button to spine. Now press that lower back firmly into the mat. And release. Breath in. Breath out. Tilt and press. Pull that pelvic floor up nice and strong. Breath in. Breath out. Tilt and press. Shoulders and jaw relaxed. Keep it going with your breath. Last one. Right, let's take it up for our shoulder bridge. Take a breath. Breathing out, tilt the pelvis, tummy button to spine, pressing through your feet. Slowly peel your spine up, nice and slow. When you get to the top, drop your chin towards your chest. That just gets your neck nice and long on the mat. You're pressing through all 4 sides of your feet. Butts nice and strong, quads strong. Nice straight line, shoulders, hips, knees in line. Don't let the hips sag. Turn the sit bones to the underside of the knees. Turn the knees to the toes. Stretch through the top of those hips. Relax your shoulders and jaw. Working our spine. Take a breath. Breathing out. Now peel yourself down. Tail touches, back relaxes in a C curve. Take a breath. Breathing out, imprint the spine, press through the feet, squeeze the glutes, up we come. Nice and strong at the top, breath in, breath out, and we're down. Now it's not, keep it going with your breath. It's not dropping the hips, it's rolling through the spine as you come down and as you go up. Think of the vertebra touching down, one after the other. With this one, I want you to hold it at the top. Strong through the feet, strong through the glutes. Now you can stay here or come to the balls of your feet and go down to heels, balls of feet, down to heels. Keep it going, working calves and ankles, coming up in a straight line and then hold on the balls of the feet. Squeeze the butt, squeeze the ball between your knees. Breath in, release. Breath out, you squeeze. Keep it going. And on your last one, you squeeze and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, heels down. Right, nice straight line, tail to the underside of the knees, knees to toes, hands to balance. Palms facing, fingertips to ceiling, shoulder blades staying on the mat, chin still to chest, making sure those hips don't drop. If your shoulders allow, let the arms go over the head and relax to the mat. Uncomfortable for the shoulders, put your arms down beside you. Upper body nice and relaxed, lower body strong. So take the deepest breath you can and come down on my count. 10, 9, 8. Let each vertebra touch down, one after the other. Tilt your pelvis when you get to the small of the back. Tail touches, back relaxes in a C curve, arms come over. Engage your core before you bring your knees towards you. Don't arch through your back. Take your ball away and hug the knees in as tight as you can towards your ribs as you press your tail towards the top of the mat. So feel the stretch through the glutes. Nice deep breaths when you stretch. See if you can get those knees a little closer, tail a little firmer against the mat. Flex and point the toes. Right, let's stretch out those glutes. So one foot down, ankle on the other thigh, flex the foot, hand into knee, push the knee away. Feel that in your hip. Now engage your abs if you want to go to level 2 to lift the other foot up. No arching through your back. Level 3, reach through the keyhole without straining your shoulders and neck. If you want a hamstring stretch, you straighten your leg. Whatever level you're at, take a breath, breathing out. Push that bent knee away. Keep your tail down, shoulders and jaw relaxed. Feel the stretch through the butt, through the hip. All right, foot coming down. Let's do it on the other side. Ankle on thigh, foot flexed, hand into knee, press your knee away. Right, level 2, engage that core before you lift that other foot up. Level 3, reaching through. Straight leg or not, up to you. Both feet are flexed, shoulders are relaxed. Take a breath, breathing out. Push that bent knee away. Keep the tail down. Foot coming down. Knees still bent, put your feet on the outside of your mat. Arms out from shoulders, palms up. One knee stays to the ceiling. Drop your other one into the middle. Feel the stretch through the outside of your hip. Knee comes up. Drop your other one into the middle. Knee comes up. Drop both knees to one side, keeping your shoulder blades glued to the mat. When you're down, turn your head and look away from those knees. Take a breath. Engage your core and knees come up. Slowly over to the other side, turning your head away. And knees come up. Core strong, hug your knees in. Do a little circle on your lower back. Circle the other way. Rock side to side. Right, massage your spine, whatever feels good for you. And then hug those knees in. Cross your ankles. Now, we're going to roll up. So if this is uncomfortable for you, just get up however you can. But take a breath in. Breathing out, roll yourself up. No problem at all. Come on round to all fours. We're going to work our hips here. So listen to your hips. Make sure you don't strain. Now, if here is uncomfortable for your wrists, you can make a little pillow or come down to your elbows, whatever works for you. So if you've got that little pillow, just the fingertips are below the wrists. Square off the hips, square off the shoulders, flex your feet. Equal pressure through your hands, hips stay square. Donkey kick, heel into ceiling. And down. Now work with your hips. So we're just one side. Keeping your hips square, keeping equal pressure through your hands. Nice and strong through your shoulders. Breath in, breath out, kick into the ceiling. Engage your glute. Last one. Right now we're going to hydrant. So important to keep your hips square. Just going to lift your knee and back. Now don't lift so you tilt through the hips. Keep the hips square. So core strong, pelvic floor lifted, belly button to spine. Keeping your foot flexed just protects your ankle and knee joints. Last one. Right, now we're going to circle. Now bring the knee into your chest. Take it out as far as you can. Bring it round through the middle. So imagine working that ball of the hip and its socket, but please no pain or strain. One more. Right, back to all fours and go into cat. So tuck the chin, tuck the tail, suck your belly up, push through palms and knees, and see how much you can arch through that back. You should feel it right from the back of your neck, through your spine, down to your tail. Going into cow. Take a breath. Breathing out. Soften the elbows. Dip the chest towards the mat. Tail comes up. Chest and chin come up. Soft through the shoulders. And release. If you need to shake out those wrists, do so. And then we're back onto the other side. Equal pressure through the hands. Feet flexed. Hips stay square. Donkey kick. So engage the glute. Don't arch through your back. Hips stay square. Last one. Right, here's your hydrant. Square off those hips. Lift the knee. Foot is flexed. Last one. Right, now we circle. So working with your hip, knee into chest, take it out, around, and through. Ball working in that socket. One more. Back to all fours. Let's come into cat. Tucking your tail as much as you can, arching through that back. Take a breath. Breathing out through for cow, dipping the chest. Tail up, crown of the head up. Go back to neutral. Right, we're going into child's pose with big toes together, knees wide. Sit your tail back on your heels. Now stretch your fingers as far away as you can. If you need the ball under your head to support your neck, put it there. Now this is an active child's pose, so forearms and elbows are up off the mat. Stretch your fingers away as you push your tail back. And each time you breathe out, you see if those fingers can just get a little further away. Tail a little closer to your heels. Chest and chin stay low. Walk your hands to one side off your mat. So tail stays still and stretch away. You feel the stretch through your sides. Taking that over to the other side. Coming back to the middle, let's do resting child's pose. So knees and ankles come together. You sweep the hands around, tuck them under the toes. Head comes down, you're looking between your knees. Let your shoulders waterfall to the mat. And then bring yourself up. Last thing, we're just going to do an elbow plank. So you bring your elbows under your shoulders, come down to your tummy. Spread your fingers, look beyond your mat, so your neck is long. Roll your shoulders back. So lift your belly button up to your spine, press your pubic bone down, tops of the feet down, you're strong. There's level 1. Level 2, come to the knees, tucking the tail under, strong through your shoulders. Level 3, weight into one heel, weight into the other, and breathe. So gazing beyond the mat, lifting the shoulder blades up towards the ceiling, belly button to spine, pelvic floor lifted. If you're on your toes, weight through the heels, but engage your thighs and lift the back of the knees up towards the ceiling. So strong from the crown of the head through the soles of the feet. 3, 2, 1, and down. Going into cobra, elbows digging into the mat. You drag your body towards your elbows and then bring your chest and chin up. Shoulders drop away from the ears. So you should feel the stretch from pubic bone to chin. If you're not, dig your elbows in and drag that body. Unless you've got lower back issues, and if it's twinging in your lower back, then don't come up so high. And release. Right, bring yourself up. Come on round, and we're going to go down to the mat for relaxation. So those that feel the cold, if you want to put that extra jersey on, or are you okay with the aircon on? Okay, make your way down, have your ball handy. And when you get down, I want the ball overhead, toes away, full-bodied stretch. So with this, I'm arching through your back, trying to get your distance between hips and ribs, trying to tighten that skin across your belly. And then relax and put the ball under your head, placing it so you can squash your chin as firmly as you can into the mat, relaxing your shoulders and arms. So feel the stretch through the back of the neck. I want double chins all around. And then adjust the ball so you can take the chin up over the ceiling to the back. So you feel that stretch through the front of your neck. Chin goes to ceiling. Drop your chin onto your shoulder. Feel the stretch through the side of your neck. Chin up over the ceiling to the other side. Chin is up. Now draw circles on the ceiling with your chin. One way, massaging the ball into your neck. Now take your circles the other way. Right, now you're going to relax into your ball. Now up to you where the ball is. Might be behind the neck, between the shoulder blades, in the small of the back. Is there anywhere that you've just got a little twinge and you just want to roll out on that ball? Just rolling out the tight fascia, getting rid of those little pains. And then you're going to relax onto the ball. Up to you how you do, again, how you do this, whether legs are long, or if that twinges through your lower back, just bend your knees. If lying on your back's uncomfortable, come into side recovery position with your knees up to your chest, arm under your head as a pillow. Whatever you can do to relax your body. I want you to bring your shoulders up to your ears. Now push your shoulders as far away as they'll go. Let those shoulders fall to the mat. Scrub your fingers, tight, 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 tight. Now stretch them wide. Backs of the hands fall to the mat, fingers curl. Scrub your toes, unless you cramp. And then stretch them wide. And feet relax, toes curl. Scrub your face. And then let the skin of the face smooth away. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold it at the top. Now blow it out, blow it out, blow it out, blow it out. Empty your lungs of your stale air. Deep breath in. Hold. Now send this one out through the palms of your hands. Feel those hands warming up. Deep breath in. And this one goes out through the soles of your feet. Now it's gentle breaths as you relax into your mat. Think about the skin on your forehead. Let that skin smooth away. Eyeballs fall back into the sockets, eyelids smooth. Teeth and lips part, jaw unhinges, tongue falls back into the mouth, and let the skin of the face fall away from the bones. Let your skull and your neck soften into your mat. Shoulders go heavy. Backs of the arms, backs of the hands sinking. Chest is broad, tummy soft, hips are heavy. Let the backs of the legs and the feet sink deep into your mat. Take yourself to your happy place, that place where you know peace, where the cares of today are just going to melt away, and you're going to lie back and close your eyes. Feel the breeze on your skin. Feel the sun on your face, and relax. If your mind wanders, just bring it back to your breath. The breath in and the breath out. The breath in and the breath out, and relax. Now, if you're at home and you're nice and comfortable, just stay there for a little while, enjoying the peace. But in the studio, wriggle your fingers, wriggle your toes, just bringing yourself back into the room. Keep your eyes closed, bend one knee and place the sole of the foot on the mat. Bend the other knee, sole of the foot goes down. Eyes still closed, hug one knee into your ribs. Put that foot down. Hug the other knee into your ribs. That foot goes down. Eyes still closed, roll yourself to one side off your ball. Use your arm as a pillow. Bring your knees up towards your chest. Other palm goes to the mat, and you slowly bring yourself up and around. And then take a breath in and stretch your fingers as tall as you can. And soft shoulders, soft elbows down. And again, really tall. Feel it through your back and down. Last one. Go tall. Cup your palms. Bring them down your center. Drop your shoulders down your back. Bring your chin to your chest. Palms come to belly. Relax. Well done. Go off and enjoy your Wednesday. We'll see you back on the mat. Getting up off the mat without using your hands. Having plenty of water, and if in the studio and you haven't signed in, please sign out. If you're at home, just let me know you're there. Always nice to know how you feel after class, and we'll see you back.